It's a breakthrough that could make more life-saving organs available.
I think this is a real game changer in many ways.
And this Waterford great-grandmother is one of the first in the world to benefit.
Somebody had to do it, so I guess it was better me than anybody else.
In spite of all of the advances in medicine, donated organs are generally transported in an ordinary cooler like this.
But that is changing. Dr. Frank McGeorge is here to show us the new high-tech option being tested at a local hospital. Doc?
High-tech indeed, Devin and Kimberly. It's called the transmedics organ care system. Instead of packing the donated organ on ice, the device allows it to keep functioning outside of the body while it's making the life-saving journey from the donor to the recipient. Now, a quick word of warning, this story does contain video of surgery.
I was the first person to have this done, and I jumped on it. I said yes. Because
suffering from liver failure, Eva Quick didn't hesitate when doctors at Henry Ford Hospital asked if she wanted to participate in the study of a new organ care system.
It was like, okay, here's my chance, and yeah, it was great.
This video shows Eva's new liver being transported, not in the traditional cooler, but in a high-tech new device. The transmedics organ care system pumps warm donor blood through the organ along with medicine and other fluids, reducing potential damage and giving transplant surgeons like Dr. Michael Rosari the opportunity to see the liver in action.
We can perfuse it, it gets oxygen, it gets nutrients. We can actually monitor the function because we can check labs on it.
As it's transported, the liver actually continues to make bile, an essential fluid that helps the body digest fats and remove waste products from the blood.
So it kind of gives us a real-time assessment of how the organ's doing and if it's suitable to put into a recipient.
That means surgeons are able to accept more organs for transplant and ultimately save more lives. It could also potentially extend the time the liver could safely be in transit. Henry Ford has used the organ care system with 6 patients so far. They've noticed those recipients seem to do better at that critical moment when blood flow is restored to the liver.
It's the time that if things go wrong, that's typically when they go wrong. And the 6 that we've done with this machine have just gone very smooth.
The study is still ongoing, but doctors are encouraged by what they've seen.
I think this is a real game changer in many ways.
Eva is still suffering from COPD and needs oxygen, but her new liver is working well.
I feel 100% better. I mean, that's amazing. You know, because like my liver, the doctor said that everything matched up perfectly. He said he couldn't have had a better match.
She's grateful for the high-tech help, but most of all to her organ donor and their family.
I would thank them very much for it. I just want to stay around for my great-grandkids to come up, you know.
Eva has 10 grandchildren and 11 great-grandchildren, so she has a lot to look forward to. Now, Henry Ford started this clinical trial along with Massachusetts General about a year and a half ago. Eva was the first patient in Michigan and just the 8th in the world to receive a liver that was transported like this. And the device can incidentally also transport hearts and lungs. Now, you can hear much more of Eva's story and the future of organ transplants on the next episode of Minds of Medicine, and that airs tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and we hope you'll tune in. It is really fascinating research that is happening right here in Detroit.
Yeah, it really is.
It does seem like a long stretch that we've been using this rather inelegant way with the cooler.
Surprised nobody's mistaken
it's
it for
progress.
their lunch or something, and a cooler just like
No
that.
one will mistake this device for their lunch,
Yes,
that's for
exactly
sure.
right,
That's the upside.
All right, Doc.